Hey guys, welcome back to Bruce's Kitchen. It's been a little while. I'm going to make a fantastic Asian noodle dish tonight. You can put it together in like 20-30 minutes max, and it was requested by Katrina. That's a good sign when a teenager requests your Asian noodle dish. So anyway, some super simple ingredients here. Let's take a quick look. I've got some ground turkey breast. The original recipe called for ground pork, but a little healthier doing this. 2 different types of soy sauce. These are Lee Kum Kee premium dark soy sauce and regular soy sauce. A little touch of rice cooking wine, some vermicelli noodles, and you want to get bean thread noodles, not rice noodles for this dish. I've used rice noodles, it's okay. Some scallions, some fresh ginger root that I minced, some fresh garlic. Remember, I'm very anti-jarred garlic, so just do it right. This is a big ingredient right here. Chili bean sauce, Toban Dijon, fantastic. And you can find this, again, these items, there's plenty of Asian food stores around here. Just stock up. Chicken broth, we're using, usually I have some homemade, but today just good old boxed Swanson, low sodium. So we're going to start here in just a second. I'm warming a little oil in a deep pan. I'm going to throw the ginger and the garlic in there, and the chili bean paste. Saute that for a little bit till it gets happy, maybe a minute or two. Add the ground turkey breast, and we'll come back in just a bit and see how it goes. All right? Thanks. How good do you think the house is smelling right now with ginger and garlic sauteing? Here's a couple tablespoons of the chili bean paste added to that luscious garlic and ginger, sauteing for a little bit, and we'll add the ground meat shortly. So just add that ground meat. Again, ground pork, ground turkey, ground chicken, whatever you want. Get it all happy in that lovely sauce. It's going to cook. And meanwhile, what I didn't tell you is, over here, we have the thread noodles, the bean thread noodles, soaking in a little cold water for about 10 minutes. And I'm going to drain those momentarily. And again, you can see it's all cooking through real fast. This all comes together real quick. So we're going to add the chicken broth here shortly. And then we're going to throw those noodles in, and they're going to absorb all that wonderful broth. It's just going to be fantastic. This dish, by the way, is called Ants Climbing a Tree. It's kind of silly. And I guess the reason for that is when I add the scallions in at the end, it looks like the little scallion pieces are climbing these noodles. That's how it got its name. But anyway, it's a super popular Szechuan Chinese dish. You'll absolutely love it, I promise. Back soon. Okay, we're back. I've cooked the meat, and now I'm adding, this is a serving for probably 4 to 6 people, the entire box of chicken broth, okay? I'm gonna bring that up to a boil, and then I'm gonna bring in these wonderful noodles that I've just drained. They just soaked in cold water for about 10 minutes, okay? And then I'm gonna throw in a little bit of that soy sauce here in a second that I talked about. Just a wisp of Shaoxing wine, a whisk of regular soy sauce, and a lesser wisp of dark soy sauce, which really helps the color come around, and all these flavors are just going to meld together. You're just going to think you've gone to heaven tonight if you like Asian food. Back soon. All right, noodles added. It's coming up to a boil. The scallions are in there. And once it comes to a boil, I'm going to turn it off, cover it, and just let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes. And all that soupiness is going to be soaked up into those noodles, and we will have a home run. Okay, time to cover it. It's all happy. I threw in a bit of a minced red pepper, not a hot pepper, but just for a little color. Okay, back soon. Okay, let's take a look. I told you it all would soak up into this yum, yum, yummy. Okay, I promised you a finished. Take a look. It's just awesome. It's all soaked up. Threw some extra scallions and a little parsley in there for flavor. This dish is just wonderful. Ants climbing a tree. You can Google it and you'll find a number of recipes for it. The Woks of Life, WOKS of Life, woksoflife.com. That's probably the one I use most often, but just experiment. See ya.